translate messages to your device. I'm gonna turn that off. That must have been why. Yesterday it was like giving me all these like well, two, not all these, but I got a couple messages that had different symbols and weren't what the people sent. Because even when I watched it back a little bit in replay, it didn't show on my end what it was. So today is what, May the 8th? Let's see the cat fact of the day while we wait for our friends to come in. I can't read his name, but his silver Maine Coon cat holds the records for longest domestic feline tail ever. His tail was 17.58 inches or 44.7 centimeters. That is knowledge that I like to fill my brain with. Is the cat fact of the day. Okay, well, if you're new here, my name is Amanda, and I live in Canada, and it is about 9 in the morning my time. So let's see what friends pop in. And I'm drinking this key lime LaCroix water. It's so good. I love key lime. But I'm noticing that the preview screen before I go live looks different. So if you see me adjusting it at the beginning, that's why. Because, like, I don't know, it either makes you closer up or further away. I'm not sure, but it always looks different. Girl, just crack it open.
Energy drink.
She's like trying not to make noise, my daughter, and she's like slowly cracking a drink open. It's okay if there's noise. Hey, first here. Thank you. It says 0 watching but 1 thumbs up, so it's not always reliable in the calendar. Glad you're here, and Tash should be here soon because his break is coming up. So I tried to make sure I was live on his break because he missed out on our last live stream. I was like, it didn't feel the same without him. So I'm like, let me go live when your break should be around. I drink this sparkling water to help me like not drink as much. Hello. Diet Coke, but this LaCroix water actually is the best sparkling water. It has the most flavor. Where are you watching from, if you don't mind? I'm in Canada. And I'm just having a morning live stream. McFlurry lover. I like your name. Is that your name? I'm not sure how I would pronounce it. Is it like Razer? Razer? Sorry if I said it wrong. I get names here daily that I always mix up on, and I feel so bad. One of our cats is meowing to get out, but he's in his room right now because the other one's out. And they're still not complete friends yet, so we have 2 cats. Can you? Rose. Anu, how would you pronounce that name? Rosier?
Rosier?
Rosier or Rosier? Rosier? Oh goodness, now the cat's trying to break out. He learned this thing where he knows how to like paw at the door and make the door make all this loud noise. So if it's too loud, let me know, and we're gonna have to let one cat, the other cat, go in the room and him come out. Rosa. Okay, I got that part, Rosa. I've never heard that name before. I guess it's a. Hey, Joseph. I guess it depends, like what nationality or country it's from and how you'd pronounce the IER sound. How was your day? What time would it be? It's night. Today's Friday. How was your day at work today, Joseph? You're from Australia, so is Joseph. Which part of Australia? North, east, west, or south?
Joseph, how do we pronounce this name?
Is it pronounced Rosa? It's like my maiden name was French, and a lot of people would pronounce it differently, but I won't say what my maiden name was, but it was French, so a lot of people had a hard time. South, right on. Howdy from the UK. Well, hello from Canada. Nice to have you. Our cat's trying to break out if you hear that. He's in a room with a heated cat house and a 6 foot tower and a giant loft bed that he can run around on. But he wants out because the other Katika's out and he wants to be friends with her. You're 11 and you skipped school to get your nails done. That is a very valid reason to skip school. I've skipped school to get my nails done before. What color nails are you gonna go for, or what style? And are you getting your nails done for a special occasion? Girl boss, right? I know I did mine yesterday. I don't know if they'll show up. Oh goodness, we're gonna have to let him out because that's probably really loud.
Okay, I'm sorry I picked you up.
Oh, did you guys hear Tika? That's a girl boss. If you pick her up, she'll just crankily meow at you. Like, don't do that. Kylo is going crazy. He's like, let me out, let me out, let me out. The almond, and they're like a bubblegum pink. Ooh, nice choice. Hey, Tash. Hello, you're out. Yes, baby, I see you. Oh, careful, buddy. Careful. They can't see you. He's purring. He's not late. Yeah, he was also like clawing to get out of his door. You're going to the UK. How exciting. Yes, I love you too, baby. He's not tardy to the party. This guy's always purring and always giving lovies. Yes, you are. He's so handsome. You're such a good boy. He's like the best behaved cat ever. Oh, he found Tika's food he's chowing down on. I feel like, have you guys noticed this? But boy cats are more relaxed and chill, but they're also very food motivated and orientated. Unless it's just been our boys, but we had two boy cats. Hello. And the boy cats seem to eat more than the girl cats. But the girl cat's more spicy than the boys. Like this little guy will like go around and hit. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Hi. Yes, I love you. You're such a good boy. Yeah, they are. And they're so chill. He is a cute cat. He's the best cat. Your cat, I had a chubby cat. Don't drink my sparkling water.
Oh, don't use that to lick my baby.
She said, she's like, don't use that tone with my baby. I can't, if I say no to him, I have to be like, oh my goodness, no. Or she'll be like, don't talk to him like that. She's so strict with how we talk to her cat. One time he tripped me and I went flying and I was like, Kylo, careful. And she's like, don't yell at him like that. You have 6 cats in your house? You can't have that many here. I think the most you can have here is 3 cats per house. Unless you're a rescuer or like you have a like a how do you call that? Where you
Breeder?
not breeder. What the lady was we got Kylo from. A foster home. Like if you're like if you foster cats, you can have more than 3.
I don't think that's the real rule.
Yeah, it is. It is a bylaw.
Yeah.
Unless it's changed. I'm from Canada. How about yourself? Joseph, what about in Australia? Is there like a rule about how many cats you can have? So I like a boy, huh? Advice you can. Didn't you say you're 11? I'm not giving an 11-year-old boy advice, sorry. I will say when I was that age and I had a crush on Jonathan Taylor Thomas from a show, um, I wrote it in my journal. How old am I? How old do I look? That's a loaded question. When I play my videos back, I realize I look in a lot of directions, but if you're wondering, I'm either looking at a cat, my daughter, or I'm getting text messages. My niece likes to message me during the school day. So if I look up, that's what I'm looking at. Hello, Kylo. That's what people tell me. They're like, you're so cute. 2 dogs, 3 cats. I feel like that's the most you can have here. Tash always says that. And when I'm being a brat, he's like, it's a good thing you're cute. But he says the same thing to Tika, so. Hmm?
He just tells me to knock it off.
Because it's true. I look 20. I got that yesterday. I am going to be 40 this year. I'm 39. Little man's up on that tent again. Tash, how is work going? I hope that one guy isn't causing problems. Ooh, thank you for the 5 thumbs up, everyone. Settle down up there. Work's okay. Oh, Kylo's back on his adventures. Oh, he tried again? Okay, bye. But HR? What do you mean HR? Shut up. You have 4 people going with you to Mando and Grogu? I pretty much hang out with maybe 4 people in total, and they're my family. I wish I knew people in life that like, so I have Tash, but we're gonna go, but mm, Anu will go, and then maybe his one workmate might go. He's going after Bernice again. Well, Bernice holds her ground, so Don't chew a pineapple. He's chowing down on pineapple leaves.
Did we get a pineapple?
Tash has like a bully situation at his work, and work is protecting the bully, but Bernice, yeah, someone is like a bully in the plant, and like they told the work about it and HR and everything. And they're like, oh, well, he's just, that's a learning curve. But it makes no sense because everyone else has a code of conduct they have to follow. So why doesn't the big boss have to follow it? Eventually it'll get sorted out. And then they'll be like, oh, we didn't realize it was that bad. Meanwhile, you have 100 people complaining. Yeah, for sure. I would have already been in trouble with him because if he threw that at me the way he is, I my mouth would just be like, "Excuse me," because respect is something I feel people earn, but as soon as they go around demanding it and lording their position over and are authoritative, I have issues with that. I try to be good and like not, but when people are butt heads, I asked a friend who loves Star Wars. Now the word has got around. We have 200 employees too. 200? That is a lot. It's so much that Tash said it twice. Anu has like 10 people working where she
And I
is.
wish we're in the single digits.
She doesn't even have 10 people at her work. Yeah, I know. I knew it was. I knew you didn't say it twice. You have 350 at your place. Yeah, but that's because you're in a big plant and you run like. Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
He's jumping off the fridge. He's falling off the oven. Okay. The joys of a little guy.
One time, I was like sleeping at my grandparents and I was hearing these weird noises, so I look up and he's swinging back and forth off the curtain like violently, like some gremlin.
Did you hear? She said one time she was sleeping over at her grandma's place and she had him over there and she woke up to all these noises and she looked and he was swinging on the curtains, like violently swinging around.
Like above my head.
Above her
"Oh."
head. She's like, what are you doing? Yeah, he is. But it's cute. Every afternoon he has to put himself to for like a 2 hour nap. You can tell because his eyes will get heavy, and then usually he goes and puts himself in her room in this little hammock. He literally has like I said, a heated house, a 6 foot cat tree that leads up to a loft bed. And he'll go in there and he's either on the loft bed or on the hammock when he takes a nap. Thank you for the 6 thumbs up. What are you eating now? Huge store, but on a single day there would be at least 80 to 100 people on the floor. That's a lot. Because I'm picturing like here we have our biggest not grocery, hardware store would be like Home Depot, and I don't think they would have that many on the floor. Like there's a lot, but I can't see it being that much. But the biggest plant we have here, I would say, is our Amazon facility. Our Amazon building is so massive. It's like Noah's Ark of buildings. It's like this big, long rectangle building. I can only imagine how many people work in there because it's so big. Is Amazon like worldwide? Like in Australia, is that popular to order from Amazon? Yeah, they are. It's worldwide Amazon. Yeah. But Australia doesn't have Walmart. They still have Kmart, so I haven't been in a Kmart since I was like a kid. Yeah, they don't have Walmart. I watch a lady from Australia. In Australia it does. They're all like extinct in America and like North America. Those all closed up, but for some reason in Australia they didn't. I wish we still had like Kmart or Zellers or Target and stuff. We only have Walmart. So everything's usually Walmart or Amazon, which I don't really like either. So we have a store, Dollarama, where everything is $5 and under, and you can get a lot of your household stuff that you would go to Walmart for there, and I go there instead. Because shopping at Walmart stresses me out. There's always people like walking in front of you, blocking you with their cart. Walmart. Or they just like walk directly at you. It's like, when did we forget how to walk? Only in Walmart. Usually the police are there because there's like someone stealing. Someone's usually on a phone fighting in the aisle next to you. Like it's always chaotic. Yeah, we have Costco. I don't go there because I don't want to pay to shop. I'm stubborn. I don't want to pay for a membership. Costco's crazy. Costco is worse than Walmart to shop on. Like Costco, people are like everywhere. It's like you're on the highway and everyone's just zooming around. Or they're blocking you because they want a free sample of a product they know they're not going to buy, but they'll take the coupon anyways. I hate that. Or they reach around you. It's like, don't get in my personal space. I can't do Costco. We used to, I think, have Sam's Club here, but now it's in America, but no longer here. For some reason, the shopping has always been way better in the United States of America than up in Canada. They've always had the better stores, more variety. Like their Walmarts sell way more stuff than ours do. We used to go to the States like almost every summer just to go on vacation and to shop because they had better stuff. It costs a fortune to buy a few things because everything's like the size of a pallet. Like you can't just get like one little thing. You gotta go buy a crate of it. And depending on what it isn't cheaper if you get stuff on sale. Yeah. Kyla, what you doing now? Playing with a broom for some reason. Nice having you here with us for a little, Tash. Don't let the bully get to you. Thank you for the 7 thumbs up. For some reason, Tash has the notifications turned on for me, but it never shows them when I put a new video or when I'm live. So and it doesn't for Anu. And they're like, no, we have the bell on, but it never lets us know when you're live or like when you put up a video. I'm like, isn't that the point of that little bell? Unless you have the notifications muted on that app. I don't know. What is Dusty and Ronnie doing? Yeah. Hey, Wild. Anna's face. She's like, I'm so happy you're here. How's your day going? Wild is Anu's friend. You're tired. I'll give you some of my energy. I'll send it your way. My day's good. After my live stream, I have like a buttload of dishes, but I can nothing to complain about. I always have a lot of dishes. Dusty is asleep on the bed, and Ronnie is in the lounge washing himself. The lounge washing himself. That sounds so posh for some reason. So Dusty's asleep now, so at 3 in the morning when she gets the zoomies, she'll be all charged up. I'd rather do dishes than work my work. Oh no. Nothing exciting happens at your job? Anu's job is good because dogs get to come in and she gets to meet dogs. Why the mad face, Joseph? Correct, angry face. I forgot what I said, so. Wild, what's the most exciting thing that happens at your job? Or you can't say. Rarely. Dang. Kylo, you want to come meet Mild? Kylo, come on, baby. Come on. You can meet Mild.
I know, I was trying to get him to show her. Oh.
Like sometimes when I used to work at a grocery store, people would steal and you get to watch that go down. He's gonna tear this whole live stream down if they give him a 2v2.
House review.
Kylo. Oh no, it didn't cut. These ones don't cut as good as... Well, that could be a good thing, though. Your boss left for 10 weeks. The most eventful? Oh, you need a little excitement at your workplace. Oh, I know what Joseph said correct. It's because... I get it. It's because Dusty is going to sleep now and then wake him up at 3 in the morning. Dusty is our friend Joseph, his cat. She's a little girl boss. Can you hear this guy eating? He eats like a little piggy. when everything goes offline. I know that at the doctor's the other day, their computers went off, and it was like we suddenly forgot how to live without computers. Like they gave me a prescription on that old like notepad paper, and my pharmacist was like, "Are their computers having problems?" I'm like, "Yeah, theirs aren't working." And then my mom, that exact same day, out of town, was supposed to go for a PET scan. And they're like, our cameras aren't working. So it was like everything that Monday. You still get prescriptions like that? That's so old school. Ours like prints off this big sheet. Okay, eat, finish your
I
little
don't even
tube.
see my prescriptions.
Yeah, they just fax them. They come in snail mail. You want to say hi to Wild? Was that a good snack? Mm, he's so handsome. As he tears apart the plate. Earlier, he was on the fridge chewing on a pineapple. The top of the pineapple. He was just chewing on. And then he jumped down and fell off the stove. But he caught himself, so. He goes on little adventures. I can't believe he's won already. I feel like Wild, you should get a cat or a dog. Hmm?
I, never mind.
Yeah, it's Boba Fett. I'm such a nerd. Oh, you're allergic to cats? Oh no. A lot of people are that I know. Your parents have a dog? You love the original trilogy? I love I love the Mandalorian series, and I love Bad Batch. Bad Batch is a series about rogue like clones that were defective. It's so good. It's so action packed. I have ADHD, so I tend to get bored when the storyline moves too slow. So I love Bad Batch because it moves so quickly. And I always try to figure out how are they going to get out of this situation before they do. It's like a puzzle in my mind. Spaceballs? No, it sounds funny based upon the name. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. Is it good? Now Kylo's chewing on a plant, but thankfully it's not toxic. It's a parody of Star Wars, and it's funny. I'm gonna have to watch it now. Hey, good morning. They're coming out with a second one next year. What are they coming out with Star Wars? Ooh, have you watched you if you do like Star Wars, you should watch Maul Shadow Lord. It's a new animated series, but the animation is so good and it's the ending will like literally blow your mind. It's so good. Me and Tash were watching it, we're like but now I gotta look up Spaceballs. It's funny to say though. And how is your morning going? Everyone and So Plans. I don't know what your name is, so I'll just call you So Plans for now. But I've seen your comment before, so I'm gonna have to click. Do you make videos? If you make videos, I'll subscribe to you. Delphine. Ooh, what a gorgeous name. Delphine. I feel like I'd be like a great human being if I had that name. Sounds so nice. You're sleepy. Same with Wild. Tom, here's our wild card. Okay, I'll follow you. I try not to follow too many because my feed gets crazy and I can't keep up, but I'll follow you and I'll watch check out your videos. Tom, how's your morning going? Okay, I always lurk too. It's okay. Have a good one, Wild. Don't work too hard. Did you have your coffee yet, Delphine? I'm almost awesome. I guess I'll be awesome. Tom, I seen your Houston We Have a Problem video, and coffee is life. And I showed Anu and we were just giggling because we're like, we don't know what's going on, but we're pretty sure that's not supposed to happen.
Is this the guy who dances?
No, Tom is not the one who dances.
Oh.
I don't know. Somebody in favorite coffee flavor, all coffee. Just straight up give me any coffee. I'll even drink espresso black with no sugar or like cream or anything in it. But when I go for flavor, it's always vanilla for me. Like I loved iced vanilla lattes. What about you? Um, so so Rody has a follower and I hope he's oat milk, honey, ooh. I actually do like when they use oat milk in some of them. We had an oat milk sugar cookie, addicting. The suppressor is supposed to stay locked on the business end of the pew. That's what we thought, but we were just like, it looked like it launched on the yard. And he's like, Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, the oat milk sugar cookie was something at Tim Hortons. Oh, are you in United States of America, maybe? I'm just guessing, because here we have Tim Hortons and you guys have like Dunkin' Donuts, but we had a oat sugar cookie like latte. It was, the only problem with it is how fast I would drink it because it was so delicious. Did the back pressure hit my face like a pillow? Oh my goodness, I'm glad you're okay. And it didn't like knock out an eyeball or something crazy. I wish we had it. I wish I lived in the UK. You wish you lived in the UK? I hear it rains a lot there. We have a lot of friends on here in the UK. Yeah, no kidding. I'm glad no one got hurt. How did that even happen though? Like it just decided that it was gonna cause chaos? You'll pass on the UK? Not all parts of the UK rains a lot. Mostly I think it's London. I get really depressed in the rain. I've seen Rhodey's been doing a lot of lives lately. His channel's growing so quickly. He's already at like 1,100. I'm like, go Rhodey, go. Think the mechanics cut the thread too small. Oh, okay. Because I was like, how did it launch into the yard? Okay. Don't work too hard, Tom. And thanks for popping in. I wouldn't mind. I like. Wait, I wouldn't mind. I like. You like the snowy climate? Well, I'm in Canada. We have a lot of snow. Or you mean you live in a snowy climate? Yeah, I'm up in Canada, so we get our share of snow. Except the West Coast, BC is more mild, and they'll get the rain on Vancouver Island. Montana. Oh my goodness, I bet it's gorgeous in Montana. I've seen some photos. I bet it's really nice there. I used to go a lot, like when we'd cross the border, I'd go a lot to Michigan, and Michigan was really gorgeous. It was like Ontario. It is so beautiful. You're fortunate to live there. My goodness. I live in a beautiful province. Unfortunately, I'm in the city, but the province I live in has a lot of like natural like land north of here where it's all lakes and the woods and it's beautiful. But we don't have mountains. Our west coast has the mountains. You should come to Canada. I want to go to America. I know I used to go shopping there all the time until they needed a passport. And for some reason, the act, like just doing the paperwork, throws me off. One day I have to get a passport so I can go over again. I think you would like Canada, depending on like what things you like. Like some people are more city people, some people are more country people, but like definitely British Columbia would be gorgeous to see. Or we live not too far from Niagara Falls, and that's always a blast. We had a family member who was visiting Canada, and we took them to Niagara Falls, and they had such a good time. I wish I was in a small town. Where my parents from, it's like population 200, and I wish I lived there. But I'm in a like jam-packed city. One day I might get out of the city and I'll be happy. Cuz I'm not a big city person. Like I like hiking, I like being outside. I like being out in the country in small towns. And the only Daiso store we have in Canada is out on our west coast. Mountains and valleys. I've never seen a mountain. We want to go to Alberta to see the mountains. Yeah, totally with you. I would love to see mountains because everyone talks about how beautiful they are. Oh, goodness, I should one time. Everyone talks about how breathtaking mountains are, but I'm like, I've never seen one. My daughter's in her annual bell. She wants to like travel and like we want to take her out of province because she's always been in the same province. So don't come to Australia and live in the city. It's too hectic. I know, I live in a hectic city. In Australia, is there a lot of homeless? Like, is there a crisis with homeless? Because now we have encampments. Okay, I'll have to go on Insta to message. Are you on Insta? America has so many cool fish. She loves fish. I haven't been on Insta in a couple months. Gives me anxiety. And alligators. Yeah, so here there's so many homeless that they live in tents anywhere there's a tree, like there's trees. They like live in amongst the trees and tents, but we have all these like small portable buildings that they live in where they have like heat and air conditioning. And it's almost like a whole little mini city of just these tiny little buildings and stuff. But unfortunately, in those areas, there's a lot of like drug overdosing and things happening there, so it's kind of scary. I don't know why Insta always gives me anxiety, but I think it's because people like I have messages I haven't read, and the more I think about it, the more it makes me panic. And I'm like, girl, just go on there and reply. It's been months. But I would love to see the mountains. You just have a cat roaming about. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. And it's sad because, like, they have issues a lot of times with drugs, and unfortunately, there's a lot of overdosing, but it happens like in the public, right? And there's a lot of people concerned because it happens in front of their kids and stuff, and they're like, you know, it's kind of hard for a kid to see something like that and understand it. Like, people don't really want their kids to see that. What got me into the planner community? So, I have been planning since I was a kid and journaling since I was a kid, but I have watched planner videos for 12 years, like every day. But then I decided, let me make my own channel and see what happens. So I think 3 years ago, I made this channel. But I don't know about you, but I find it's so hard to grow in the planner community. I don't know why that is, but like I find it's really hard to like grow in the planner community. I don't know if it's because there's already so many like in the community. So my videos are all about planning, but then my live streams are just talking and stuff. Because I grow a lot when I live stream. But yeah, basically, I've always been a nerd with paper. I wish I had some of the journals from when I was a kid. I can only imagine because I remember being on vacation and like having little journals. I was probably like writing, today we're going to the pool. I wish I could look back and read my like nerdy little entries. But who knows? I was probably writing about like, you lost your channel due to AI making mistakes saying I was. How does that happen? There are so many, like, there is a lot. So you had to make a new one? How does that happen? I hope that doesn't happen to me. That just can randomly happen? Oh goodness, I can just only imagine my sixth grade what I'd be writing about. Probably my teacher. In sixth grade, I had this mean teacher. Like, she expected us to go home and do 2 hours of schoolwork every day. She's like, that's reasonable. And my mom's like, well, no, you have her all day. It's reasonable that she should get the majority of her work done in your class. So my mom, on the report card, the paper has to get signed by the parent. And my mom wrote that the expectations in the class and the homework is beyond ridiculous. The teacher got in trouble. And then she was meaner, but we had less homework. I made this new, I have to, a book put into links and contact. I had a book I put into links on content and it thought it was spam. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll follow you. Hopefully I know. Hopefully your channel like does good and starts to grow cuz it's like it's like that. It's hard. And I don't know, but I feel like a lot in the community have made videos longer than I have. So they're already established and they already have their friends. And I feel like they don't want to be overwhelmed by like all the new people, maybe. So I'm not trying to like get popular or grow big. I just noticed that it took me like I have 800 and subscribers and that took me 3 years. Okay. Yeah, I would kind of leave like a bad taste in my mouth. I'd be kind of annoyed about that. What got you into the planner community? I used to get some good ideas for my channel, but lately my brain is just a standstill. You know what? I feel like inspiration hits at random times. Like sometimes I will lose inspiration for something and then like all of a sudden I'll be like, "Oh," and then I'll get flooded with ideas. How many subs do you have now, Joseph? The guys in my live streams that are regular, they grow so fast. But I think it's because they have a broader audience too. Yeah. I feel like too, like I'm home a lot and it's like I want it like an outlet, like a creative outlet. Because I'm a very creative person, and when I don't get to create or like think on projects or something to do, like I get very like kind of low. Like it helps me to like be creative and to we're about the same. We're about the same. So I wanted an outlet. Yeah. I noticed its consistency because what happened at the beginning is I would try and make my thumbnails aesthetically pleasing. Like I would, if you go to my older videos and look at the thumbnail, my thumbnail game was so much better back then, but I would like purposely try to like make it look good, thinking that if it looked good, I'd get more. And then I realized it's just the more you post, then people finally see you and you start growing. Because before I'd post like one video a month and I didn't realize, like, yeah, you gotta do a lot more than that. So now my thumbnails are just like like a photo from the actual video. Before I would like stage the photo, try and make it look all good. And then I'm like, you know what? The people I watch have regular like thumbnails. Why am I like trying so hard? But it was part of like that creativity, like the photography aspect I really like too. Oh goodness, now our other cat's wanting to come out. I love talking about planners. That's true. That's so true. Honestly, that's true. I think in my mind, I just thought that like it would grow a little quicker in a way, but like I'm not complaining. I just didn't realize that you have to like you really do have to post regularly or you don't get seen. You gotta do those clickbait titles like I opened my planner at 3 a.m. and this happened, not clickbait. Anu, you have to help me with that red arrow. I did that once in one of my videos, and it actually did get a lot of views. I was thinking of doing just pics of Dusty with random quotes and posting them. You should. You should, because, like, everyone loves seeing photos of cats. And I'm looking forward to when you do your video for the Mandalorian and Grogu. I can just picture Dusty, like, in Mandalorian armor. I'll try that. That's funny. I bet it's true about the red. So one time, oh, thank you. I don't know why. I just one day I was like Washi&Coffee, so we secured the name before I made videos. So one time I ordered a Moterm planner, and when I got it, it looked like the box was run over. Like there was a big hole in the box. I think that was the one. One of my boxes had a big hole in. And I was like, did I get a damaged planner? Question mark. I think I put a red arrow in. Some people got so triggered about that. One person, I deleted it, but left me this like paragraph about like how mo terms are so affordable, blah 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 blah. All I was saying was that like I paid, it was okay. It ended up being okay, but I was scared when I was opening it because the box was squished flat. You couldn't even put the lid on it. And all I was saying was like I paid for shipping. They should have put it in a box or something. Someone got so triggered about that. But in my defense, that planner was the Versa. No, it wasn't. Was it the Versa? It was a $200 planner, and I paid $10 shipping. And I got it off AliExpress. And usually, stuff in AliExpress, like I've ordered something for $10 on AliExpress, and it came so well secured. So I was just a little like thrown off. And yeah, I know people got so triggered by that. A few people. Then the rest were like, yeah, I'd be annoyed too. It shouldn't have came like it got run over by a car. And I think someone from Moterm commented on it because they use the exact same words. Because I reached out to the company and was like, listen, I want to order rings for my planner, but I'm a little afraid that if I do it, they're going to come like damaged because you don't really package your products. They're like, just order the rings. If they come damaged, we'll replace them. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that's how they work. But I was like, just to let you know, like a lot of us unbox it and we like to keep our box. It doesn't look, it's not a good presentation to open it and it be squashed. They're like, honey, the only job for the box is to protect the planner, and it did. And somebody commented that the exact same words in the video. I was like, that's funny. That's what the company told me. I know cheap is below 20 bucks. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know a lot of people will buy Giolios and spend more than that. But to me, spending $200, I just plus 10 shipping, I just thought they would like, honey, what? And you know what they did? Like, they used like the head patting emoji like I was a little kid. Like, they were like, the box was only there to protect the planner. It did its job. It was so belittling how they replied. But it didn't stop me from shopping from there. I love Moterm. They're my favorite. But it was just kind of funny that I tried the red arrow, I think, in that video. Cheap is if I don't have to save up for months for it. Exactly. Exactly. Everyone has their off day, and maybe like the translation didn't come across too, but it wasn't like I was mad or being mean about it. I was just letting them know that maybe they could like put it in a, because it came in just a thin bubble mailer, but I think they switched who delivers them because now I get them and they're in great shape. So I think it was the delivery price then that kind of, I don't know, sat on it or something. But yeah, I thought that was funny. And then when I ordered from them again, I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna remember that I messaged them about the box. And I was nervous. I was like, what if they don't want to send me another planner because I messaged about the box? So then I ordered in a different account the next time. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure if it was damaged, they would have replaced it. But the thing is, right before that, I had ordered a Filofax, and my Filofax had a big tear, like cut mark through it. So when I sent them the photo, they're like, send it back, and when it shows that it's in shipping, we'll send you a new one. And I'm like, could you just maybe have like someone open it and look? Because I don't want to wait and get another one. And they're like, oh, we will make sure we'll open it and inspect it. And they were really nice about it, but I just don't know how it got past quality control. I know, like, I don't think they realize how giddy some of us are while we're waiting for it to come in. Like, I stalk the tracking number. Like, I'll be like, where is it today? Because I get so excited. What's your favorite planner, or do you have a favorite one right now? Where is Kylo?
I don't know.
If he's in the room, then maybe let her out because she's angry. I'm in personal rings too. So I'm at personal rings, and then for a little while, for like 2 years, I went to pocket size, and then I went back to personal. And just scribble quarterly. I've never seen that one. Do you have videos of that one on your channel? Just scribble. I've heard of just scribble, but I've never been on their website. I have so many. It's not embarrassing. It's a collection. It's your goal planner. I try and incorporate goals in my planner, but then I forget to look at those pages or I get discouraged because I didn't meet my goals. So either I got to make my goals more sustainable or I have to like put like a big shiny tab on it to remind me to look. Same with trackers. I don't know about you, but planning trackers, I never remember to look at them. Girl, if the planners fall on me, I wouldn't be able to breathe. That just means you have a good size collection. And there's far worse we could be spending our money on. So if that's what we spend our money on, that's what we spend our money on. I hope my planner shelf never falls or I'd be in the same situation. You probably have more than I do. It sounds like you do, but I have several covers. I don't know. Like, I would have to write in my planner check tracker. And even then, wouldn't do it. And I wanted them to work for me so badly. It just, for some reason, they don't work for me. And then some people, they like are boss with their trackers. They track everything and they do it daily. Inbox notes, yeah. I just kind of will put a sticky note on my week of like my overview, what I want to do for that week. And then each day I kind of fill in what I'm doing or what I want to accomplish that day. But I'll put stuff off for so long. Like, especially if it's booking appointments, I'll just keep going. Okay, the video that starts my goal. Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out. How long have I been on here? I've been on here an hour, so I'm thinking in a minute I'll get going because I have a lot of dishes to do. So I'll give everyone a minute to, like, if they want to say bye. Because usually I forget and I just click off. And then as I click off, I read people are saying bye. Okay, I will. I will check it out right after I get off the live. And thanks everyone for being here for the 9 thumbs up. This was a really good live. I'm glad. Irish goodbyes. Okay, bye everyone. Much love. You too, Wild. I knew you'd be lurking. Bye everyone. You too. Oops. Bye, Joseph. I hope Dusty doesn't wake you up at 3 in the morning.